one or two nasty injuries in his time, Dean Mobbs. 20 metres out right in front. The Panthers badly needing a goal. There it is. Threads it through the middle, just centimetres inside the post. His first goal. Play with the ball almost directly in front of goal. The kick's on its way. What's he done? Pumped it straight through. It's his first goal. In fact, Central's first goal. Jeff Linke's first kick. A long one in towards full forward. That's home, I would think. His first goal and South Adelaide second, and didn't they need it? Slattery, also Pryor, but it's Lanky again in front of Bill Cochran. Only 30 metres from goal, almost directly in front. So Jeff Linke now has a chance to put his second goal on the board. There's the mark in the replay. Fine mark there by Jeff Linke. He has his chance now to put his second goal on the board, and South Adelaide's third. Only 35 metres from goal, almost directly in front. Taking time with the kick now. Kick's on its way. The umpire has not moved 1 inch. That's his second goal. Stevenson doesn't get his fist to the ball. Coming out with it was Brooksby. Duckworth. Bohm. Shrugs the tackle to Bicklet. Collins can't get there either. And the bespectacled one gets it back towards the half-forward line. Vytheen was the leaper. Jonas in now. The running Van Dommel gives a chance for Wilbur Wilson. Clear as McClay. Gets out, tips out the short pass. South in trouble. Mobbs at the square. That's the way the ball will go. Great football goal. Well done. A beautiful passage of play as they came down the outer side. Players running with method, and they've found Dean Mobbs 20 metres out right in front. And this is a valuable, could be a valuable goal for Central. And Mobbs doesn't make a mistake. His first goal. Central is second. In goes Duckworth. Slips out the handball to the running Gillis. Puts it in the air. Gives it a chance. He put it through. Great football. It wasn't Duckworth who slipped out the handball, but it was certainly Gillies who kicked the goal, and what a goal for the Dogs. His first. Gillies forced to go for the ruck throw-in with White, who hooks it back, but there's a free kick. A handy one for the Dogs, 15 metres out in front on a 45-degree angle. You can see it yourself.
I suppose he had to play that one in.
The hand was in the middle of the back, but it's unusual when you see a half-forward and a back pocket player going for the ruck throw-in. The ruckman caught behind the play. You can see the bandage around the left leg of Gillies. His sixth kick is threaded through the middle. That's his second goal. This is his 7th kick. Coming in now, the kick's on its way. Will it get the distance and the accuracy? What's happened up there? One on the umpire. It's a goal. Straight through the middle. That's Van Dommel's first. The throw-in. Over the top, Cowie, a wild leap. Kicked away towards goal by Brooksby, and it's a goal! Oh, what a snapshot goal. I think I've called it Graham Brooksby. I hope that's right. It was out of the pack. It was his second goal, and I'm going to have to rely on the replay to tell us who it was. Peter Marker.
Yes, it was Brooksby, and Cowie goes very high. If the ball lands, shouldn't say land, I should say Brooksby grabbed that. Now, what he does now is extremely clever, because the ball goes through 3 or 4 players. Miraculously, nobody touched it. You see Bill Cochran's hand out, missed it by inches. The ball went through, and that's a much-needed goal for South.
Up towards centre half forward. Slattery had 1 kick to date. Can't hold the mark. Kateley reading it well in towards goal. The kick's on its way. And he's pumped it straight through. Going to be short, the drop punt. Who's flying in the square? Cochran's in the middle of it. Over the top, Linke. Claiming the mark, a fine mark as he came in behind the pack. Had last charge at it. Here it is on the replay. Watch Cochran come to meet it first. He's in the middle. Cochran leaps. Linke over the top, and that's a strong mark to the South Adelaide full forward. It's his 3rd mark, and this should be his 3rd goal. The umpire moved, but he's gotten it through okay. Hurry kick back towards centre half back, but as Brooksby in turn gives the ball to Keane. Keane towards the centre of the ground, looking for Harradine, but a great mark. Fantastic mark there by Ian Mackay in the middle of the ground. No, beg your pardons, back to Mackay. Mackay to the half-forward line, Jonas, Palmer, overhead of both those players. Jonas first to the ball. Here's a goal for Central. Wilbur Wilson, straight through the middle. And Central's to come home with the breeze, and we've played 3 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Quiet thing, cleverly to Mobb. Central's go forward to the lead once again, and Gillies. Beautiful pass by Mobb. Lace-out job. Gillies doesn't want to waste any time. He plays on quickly. I think they got another one. 3rd goal to Gillies. Brilliant play by Central Districts. Out there is Vytheen to Johnson. Here's the running player of Mobbs. Time to steady in towards full forward. The kick's on its way. Straight through the middle. In there is Cox. You want back up the board. He's gone behind him. No. Let it play on. Collins steps around the corner. Shane Butler should be a walk-in goal. They don't come in any easier than that. Bounce down. Hawkins with a hurried kick. Blocked off the boot. Players going in hard. South Adelaide with a chance here. To Sneed Beckler in towards goal. He's popped it straight through the middle. At the bounce down. Spiel again goes for that thump towards the Bickler. He'll need support. Can't get it. Holding the ball, but the siren ends the third quarter here at Football Park. We see a bit of Muhammad Ali. It's not a Football Park. I'm getting excited too. Jeff Gillings, been a fine player for the Bulldogs today. Up towards the half-forward line, and Peter Jonas, who's had a quiet one, takes the mark on the half-forward line. Only had 7 kicks for the game, Peter Jonas. On the half-forward line, too far out to score, but he'll certainly put it well into the teeth of goals. Going with a strong breeze. Peter Marker shaking the head, saying he is within kicking distance. The kick's on its way, falling just short of the goals and off hands and through for a minor score. And the scores once again all tied away. 8 goals, 10 apiece. Jonas, Mousley, Jonas first with the ball, uses his pace. Good handball out wide to Van Dommel. Van Dommel going short to Mark Norsworthy. Only 25 metres from goal, directly in front. And Mark Norsworthy should have no trouble in putting Central's 9th goal on the board.
Well, Ken, what about Jonas? Is he a danger player, or isn't he? He hasn't played well, but what he has done, he's probably only had about 7 or 8 or 9 touches. They've all been good ones.
Mark Norsworthy, directly in front of goal, popped it straight through the middle. The kick's on its way, up high. Bobs. Baines pushed off the ball. Bobs with a handball. Out towards McKay, in towards... No! He's got it! Straight through the goal. Bounce down. Players up high to Cox. Cox in towards goal. The kick's on its way. And what's happened? Straight through the middle. No mistake. Philip Cox's first goal. Baines. Taken by Norsworthy. Van Dommel. Good football. A long one over to McKay. McKay has running for him. Jonas sits for him nicely. Bything going past. But it's Jonas who waltzes through the South Adelaide defence and popped on his first goal from 35 metres out. Only had 8 kicks, but that one was a valuable one for the Dogs.
Well, champion football by Jonas. Norsworthy gets it out. Van Dommel, McKay, he's lifted his game. What's the pick up by Jonas? One-handed, ball through the player, and he makes no mistake. Beautiful football from Jonas.
But the fist is in the ball. Goes out there. The handball over now from Van Dommel to Jonas. The danger man again. Set sail for home. This is going to be close again. He's got another one through. What a magnificent goal. Gets a quick kick in towards the half-forward line. Jonas again. Slips out the handball by Thien. And that's another one on the board. Port Central, they're doing it beautifully at the moment. Time to steady. In towards centre half forward, looking for Jeff Lenke. He's pulled off the ball. Play allowed to go on. Jeff Lenke now has a chance to run over an open goal. Steadies. And what's he done? Straight through the middle. That's his fourth. Into time on by some 3 minutes. The Dogs all the way up towards full forward to the back of the pack. Jonas! That's his third goal. And he's booted 3 of them in the last quarter. Up towards the half-back line. Big kick, Duckworth. Sneed Beckler punched on. Nailing in the lead for the ball. Forces it out to Butler. Butler now running into an open goal. The kick's on its way. Is it coming back enough? Well, what's he done? I think he snuck it through. He has. Shane Butler's first goal. His second goal. And South Adelaide go to 11-12. Trailing Central's 14-14.
Yeah, well, that's how it's done. Centrals have done it plenty of times. The ball came out to Butler. Away he goes. Kick straight and long. And that's how to kick goals against the wind.